Hello, welcome back to Dr. Drummer. We're going to be looking at some Latin beats over the next few videos. These will be relatively short, and we're going to just do one per video. So I'm looking at today one of the easiest ones to start with, and certainly one of the more common in the culture and also here, that has influences in jazz as well as other types of music, is the Bossa Nova. So the Bossa Nova originated in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil in the mid-50s into the 60s. Of course, they would be using hand percussion to do this, so shakers, clave, and the sordo, which is sort of a large drum that's strapped around almost the size of a floor tom. Sounds very low like this. Played with a softer mallet and dampened with one hand or just played open. The claves are actually going to be simulated here on the snare with the cross stick. I'll show you how to do that. Also, we're going to use the hi-hat, sort of our shaker or maracas, and then the bass drum would take over the bottom part of the pattern. So let me dissect this. There's really just three parts to it. So the first one is going to be this pattern on hi-hat, which is just eighth notes. It's not necessary to open and close it. It's just a straight pattern. You don't want to push hard on it. You don't want this sound. Sounds like somebody's sitting on it. Keep it a little bit loose. You can also just unleash the clutch and just let it rest. You're not going to play loud. So I'm using the tip of the stick. Now I'm going to put the bass drum pattern in. Or double. So you can do either one half, which is, or both. So it just keeps going. It's a dotted quarter note and it followed by an eighth note. The key to this pattern is going to be the clave pattern. So that's done with the cross stick. Typically what I would do, depends on what else you're going to be playing. If you're playing sort of swing jazz and you're doing something in a neighborhood. I normally just keep the stick normal with the tip here. For Bossa Novas though, you're going to be playing the cross stick quite a bit. So this is a different sound. So if I play on the shoulder here, I'm going to put my hand on the head and the stick up here. You have to find the sweet spot. If you just put the stick down, that's not the sound you want. You also don't want it here. If you keep moving it around, it's right there, you can hear it. It has a pop to it. So you're just holding here with your fingers, the hand rests on the head. You're going to be right where the shoulder comes down and gets into the shaft. A better sound, at least for me, is to turn the stick over on the butt side, and you have to find the right spot. It's too high, right there. Real solid sound. Now, Bossa Nova is kind of a distant cousin or twice removed of the samba, which is much more difficult. Sambas are way faster. So I'm going to be at about a quarter note at 120 beats a minute here, and so if I have this with this, I'm going to be doing what's called a 3-2 clave pattern. So what that means is for every measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 2-measure pattern in 4/4. First one has 3 rim clicks, and they're usually in that pattern. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another one that's commonly used is just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3 there. I'm going to use the end of 2 instead. So the whole pattern will start with the hi-hat. Bass drum. Clave pattern. To add a little bit to it, you can open and close the hi-hat once in a while. If you do it too much, you're ruining the pattern. So I'll go just add a little bit to it. Here's the second pattern, which is beats 2 and 3 in the second measure. I prefer the first pattern myself, and that's it. That's the Bossa Nova. Right. Subscribe to Dr. Drummer. See you next time.